Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh man, here we go again, right? And we gotta say that because this is the scenario we always end up in. What's up, John Hogans? I see you. This is where it always get crazy, right? Everybody wanted to see how this would play out. This Lori Harvey thing. Everybody loves Hollywood. They love the way to see it dressed up. They love to see the way it's expanded, especially with black people, man. We are the biggest conspiracy theorists in the world. So the word on the street, gotta do that. Yeah, word on the street is Michael B. Jordan's best friend and homeboy decided not to hire Damon Idris as Black Panther because of Lori Harvey and the way it split up with Michael B. Jordan. He called up Ryan Coogler and was like, Ryan, don't you do that. Don't you do that. We boys. Don't you give him Black Panther 3. Oh my God. Now, that's the talk. That this Michael B. Jordan and them, they cost him Black Panther. That's the discussion and the word on the streets. Because these two black men have dated the same woman, they must be at odds. This is once again what we tell ourselves. And I'm here to tell you that you got a better chance of those two black men sleeping together than you got a chance of them fighting and beefing over Lori Harvey. And Marvel even caring about it. One bit. Now, Ryan Coogler says, I'm not going to do this film. If y'all hire Damon Idris to be Black Panther, I'm not doing this film. I'll walk. Now, if that was the case, then yeah, you could say something like that. But that was never even brought to the forefront. None of it is true. I know from 21 Jump Street what just internet rumors are compared to what's real. This is, they cup of tea. If you're a conspiracy theorist, this is right up your alley. They hired this guy to be Black Panther, and he's not even capable of, should not be Black Panther. I've heard it all. Yeah, I'm just letting people get a chance to get in here, and we gonna take this to the whole new level, buddy. Mm. It's pretty much becoming a constant that we have to deal with this. So let's get to the gist of the problem. He said, Wakanda forever, brother. Let's get to this the gist of the story. Now, when they said we got a new Black Panther coming through the door, they said, whoa, what is this? Live at Comic Con, they have a new Black Panther. Of course, people were stunned at seeing that he was going to be the new Black Panther. And it's like, this guy's 5'9". He's like, who in the world is David Johnson? Because the movies he was in, most black people didn't see. He was in Alien Romulus. He was in The Long Walk, and he was great in those movies. But they don't remember him. They don't know him. So because they don't know you, a lot of these things go in a different way. And there is no fight going on in this situation. The script of why David Johnson is hired is because he's playing the pretty much the aged up version of T'Challa's son. So him being 5'9" actually fits the character, and him being aged up makes him one of the young Avengers with Kate Bishop and all the other young Avengers. Kamala Khan, all of them supposed to be teaming up for the young Avengers. Now, that's why he's there. No other reason. This is the reason he's here. Well, I'm glad people can see that. I'm very proud. So it had nothing to do with a love triangle that they want to sell you, or that, y'all been running with this narrative for a long time that is a love triangle. So Damien Idris playing a young T'Challa was not in the cards. Yeah, Black Panther 3 comes out in 2028. So you have 2 more years till you can get to that Black Panther movie. Yeah. I keep calling him Damon. His name is Damson. Now, You're upset that he's not the Black Panther for Black Panther 3, and you're like, hey, wait a minute. What's going on here? Now, let's get to the truth, people, because I want y'all to know the truth instead of rolling around with lies. Damon Idris, Damson, I just said it again. Damson Idris is in Children, Blood, and Bone. They've been filming this movie for a long time. This is a big adaptation from the Black writer who put out this saga and about magic, kingdom, and it's basically Black Panther. This is Black Panther. All the black people that didn't get to be in Black Panther is in this movie. So Damson Idris was already put in this project that if it's a big hit, like they think it's going to be, with all the financial backing behind this one, he has been in Africa filming this movie for a long time. He's like, they got a January release. So January releases is not all what you think it is anymore. But because look, February was Black Panthers, Black History Month. It came out in February. And you saw what it happens, right? But Children of Blood and Bone, if it is a success, you want this to be, this could be a trilogy for Damon Idris. Plus, you just basically seeing him as T'Challa right now in this film, playing the African prince. So it's like, why am I going to put you in this movie? It's like Viola Davis, right? When she was the warrior queen. Remember that movie that came out right before Black Panther 2? It's like they're doing it again. Remember they had like the warrior queen or whatever with the all-female warriors in Africa and all that. And they had Finn from Star Wars. He was up in there as well. Everybody who didn't get in Black Panther was in that movie. Hence why you never saw Viola Davis in Black Panther. I think they got Lawrence Fishburne in that movie, Children of Blood and Bone. Everybody who was black, Shawato, I think he's in that one. Anybody, if you weren't in Black Panther, you're going to be in that. He playing Little Nas X in Blood and Bone. He looking like Little Nas X in that thing there. So what you're seeing is not reality, folks. Absolutely. So you're not going to claim, you're not going to hire somebody who just then and played T'Challa to come in and play T'Challa. It's like, dude, you just played T'Challa. Why would we be hiring you to play T'Challa? Now, here's the thing about Damson Idris. They were looking for him to play a Black Panther, not T'Challa, in the Doomsday Saga when they was from another universe. They were going back in time when they were doing the Wakanda series. He went back. What was it called? The Eyes of Wakanda or something that they got on Disney Plus. He was supposed to do that. Then he was going to reprieve the scene of one of the former kings, the one of the former Black Panthers there were from the past. Pretty much. You're seeing a difference here. Hmm. Yeah, I wanted it all to be known. Yeah, all that strange behavior and stuff that you were seeing prior, but that's the truth. He was never ever going to be in Black Panther 3. So that's why they didn't hire him. He was too aged up to play young T'Challa. Plus, he had already been in, they've already been filming Children of Young of Blood and Bone. So for them to go ahead and cast someone who one could is young enough to play in this series as young T'Challa, plus is free from scheduling. He can clear his schedule of other projects. So in case they want to use him in Doomsday and other things, you don't have to worry about his schedule. Damson Idris is definitely someone that is going to be in projects galore, and he's already got a schedule. He's already a prominent actor. Not saying that he wouldn't want to do Black Panther 3, but to sit there and blame Lori Harvey, and I was like, what are we doing? Like, like this is getting out of hand. Like y'all be taking things way too far. And black people, y'all gotta stop reacting. And that's what I'm saying. Black people stop reacting to stuff you know is gonna happen. Stop being so reactionary. Don't shoot down another black man. Right. Stop shooting down black men. You shooting down another black man for what? Now, David Johnson, who I've seen in the movie I said was the number one movie of last year, The Long Walk. The Long Walk is epic. But Chadwick Boseman had been in everything. He was James Brown. He was Jackie Robinson. He was Thurgood Marshall. And then he was Black Panther. So you've seen him get built up to this position. David Johnson, you really hadn't seen anything of that position. You saw him really do great in these roles. He was in Alien Romulus. He was great in that. He was great in The Long Walk, and now he gets this role. He's one physically can handle the role physically. He's in great physical condition. There might be other actors who could act, but to physically do the tasks that need to be handed to him. Chadwick Boseman was physically one of those guys who could handle the role. But could he handle everything else? Trainers is one part, but actually being able to be physical and do physical stunts is an entirely different thing. You can get DJ Academics a goddamn stunt man. That don't mean he'll be able to pull off these moves in Black Panther 3. Okay. He can't throw a coordinated punch or anything. You know, like trainers can only do so much. Chadwick Boseman used to study capoeira, so he already was physically able to do this style of combat. And when he was fighting as the Black Panther, he was actually doing these fight sequences and styles when he was fighting as Black Panther. So it was easy for him to do. Mm-hmm. He gonna take a break every 5 minutes and eat a cheeseburger. But David Johnson knows exactly what it is that he was doing in this like progression and sense. He knew right away, all right, I see what's going on here. No, it won't be the same. It'll be different because of the way he played it. But remember, the Black Panther is a title. So he's playing the son of T'Challa. So he's T'Challa Jr. So to see what happens to him when everything goes up to the point and the level that it should, it would make more sense. I know, right? Tell me about it. Yeah, so there's no Lori Harvey did this. She ruined everything. You know, it's fan service. And not the good kind of fan service. It's the kind of service that make you believe a black woman and black people just gonna be so wretched that Marvel is just gonna say, "Hey, we're gonna tear down our whole company just so we could do this." Oh yeah, he was great from Snowfall. That's where we know him from. So he was the lead actor in Snowfall. Michael B. Jordan did not pick up a phone and said, "Do not hire this man." But they were like, Ryan Coogler did make the pick. Well, of course, Ryan Coogler is going to have his influx of who they want to play the role. And he's real good at getting quality people in there. But this was a excellent selection based on the story that they have in place. Right. The storyline that's in place is that young T'Challa, yeah, young T'Challa wants his place as Black Panther. He wants it. His mother doesn't want it. Lupita does not want that life for him. So he doesn't have to feel the weight of the throne. And this is pretty much leading and connecting to the results of what happened prior. Now we'll see in Doomsday how this is going to play out because he's pretty much being shielded away from that as all of this is moving forward. So they can't really go into too much detail about the movie because this is all going to be after Doomsday and Secret Wars. So when this is the narrative and this is how it's being played out, and he wants that to go in that format, you're going to see that there's going to be different avenues in which each side is able to take the situation. So yeah, I just wanted to let that be known out to the general public so y'all can know the truth. And yeah, that's it. So we're out. Peace. There's no conspiracy theory. Michael B. Jordan did not call Ryan Coogler and say, "Don't pick him." Nothing. Nothing of that sort whatsoever.